And it's Slay the Spire. You know it, you love it. I think our last published video, of course, was a win, as always. Wow, I am losing runs. I think I lost 2 runs after that win. It was like a strength run that we won. And then the other runs just didn't get off the ground quick enough. I think I'm finding that I just don't have the cards to win combats. I think that's because we're prioritizing events, and events do give you nice stuff. But you know what they don't give you? Cards, usually. They usually either remove cards, and they also, they might give you a potion here now, but I think we should try to actually do some regular enemies. So, for instance, this left elite path seems okay because there's a decent amount of variety. I think that's kind of maybe what we've been missing. Well, not many rest sites, because also we haven't been getting upgrades as much, and sometimes we need, to curse for a rare relic. I think I would bite on that because we have shops. We have many shops. Threaded needle is fine. Plated armor is really not as good as metallicized armor, but it's still armor at the end of the day. It's still block. So I think we're hitting this left. Alright, we can go through here. But we want to hit and get some cards so that we're strong. Instead of being just weak, I guess. Well, this is not gonna be as great for our body. But we win it with decent health. Now, all that stuff I was talking about, trying to have a strong deck to start with. I don't think we can take Dark Embrace here. I don't think that we can. I think we really would like the Wild Strike's fine. It's good damage. And that's kind of what we need. What a starter hand. But thanks to our thread and needle, we have armor enough. We will draw this wound, but it doesn't matter. Okay. I mean, thread needle plus metallicized is interesting. We've already taken a nice attack, so I think it is actually fine to do so. To take the metallicized. And I think we're not going to play it here, because I'd rather get one enemy on the screen. It's much more manageable. And since we have that sick attack, we can just defend fully. And I'm feeling good about this one. Now, we did get a pretty nice relic, so I don't entirely know if I can take credit for doing two fights and getting this good of luck, Yeah, Shockwave. Shockwave is just... It's expensive, but it's good. It's just good. We get a fruit juice as well, which is just beautiful. Now we do want to hit this shop. Some interesting stuff here. We definitely want to get rid of the curse, though. It's not actually a bad curse, as far as curses go. The rest of these are interesting. I would like an attack, but body slam, I don't know if we can pick it up later when it's actually useful. Sword boomerang is interesting as well, because it does good damage already. It does 9, which is kind of like what you're expecting your attacks to do as Ironclad, your 1 costs. So it's fine and it scales with strength, but I think it's a common card, so we're just as likely to find it ourselves. So we'll save the money. Regret is one of the... I don't want to say the worst curses. That's normality. Right? We hold these truths to be self-evident. And I don't think we're seeing any more. Maybe we just take the health. It's a relic. Like... Nah, let's just take the health. Into Gremlin Knob. Not the best starter turn. I guess we could have Gambler's Brood. Okay, you're starting off with this. Metallicize is interesting here. It'll put us behind on the damage, but it will block a lot. We're getting Shockwave next turn. And Wild I don't think we can do it. I think we just have to full attack. Because this is 9, right? This will be like 18. And so will this. So that'll be... what? 36? Which means the next turn we'll do him. So he gets this turn, -4. He'll have his big turn next time that we're not likely going to be able to do much about. But then the turn after that, he'll be dead. Which, for Gremlin Knob, this is a ideal outcome. Of course, we didn't draw the stuff that we needed to make it work. And I don't think we even can, because we'd need the Wild Strike again. Unfortunately, my maths didn't math very well. But we can play the Metallicize for free here, so... So I think he did, like, what? 4, and then... What, 7? No. It would have been 4, 9. He just hit us for a good bit more as well. I think that's an average Knob fight. We took a decent chunk of damage. Feel No Pain is maybe good enough to just take. Because versus Sentries, it's a free win. We do have Slime coming up. That's another thing I think I've been neglecting. Is actually looking at the boss we're going to fight. This been scoured by flames. Loot. 30 loot. 60. I don't think we can do 3 elites back to back to back. So if this guy returns, we're going to have to abandon this path. Scoured by flames. I don't even know what that... Okay. We got a relic. I kind of want to see what monster this refers to. But I also would rather just continue along my path. I guess if we actually get an elite, we could just go off this way. We miss a campfire for it though. But we get some normal path, so maybe Okay, it refers to sentries, which is actually a good matchup for us. Considering that we get the powers. And we also have Shockwave as well. So, I guess we just defend and start working on the outside guys. Like, it's not gonna be pretty. But we do have Captain's Wheel, and we get the Feel No Pain. Which means we get 3 block from doing the Shockwave. Which means we got 6 overall. And then once we start drawing dazes, I think we should be okay. Because now when you're vulnerable, like that's not the kind of state you normally find these fellas in. Should we I think we just finish this guy. Okay, we're getting 3 block. +1. +5. So we're gonna take a little damage. Yeah, I don't mind this. This time, I mean, we just play what we have, you know? Let's get you close to dead. Wow. Close, but not dead. But we don't take any damage, so we can basically take as long as we like. Now we still have to play defense with the dazes to actually full block. But this feels pretty decent, I think. And here, we can actually bash Wild Strike you. But why would we? Because we would take damage. We're still gonna take some damage, but 1s and 2s are better than 25, 25, 25 from the Gremlin Knob. Battle Trance? Ooh, but Headbutt. Well, this is rarer. We should take the Battle Trance first. Because it's free draw. So here's the thing. Do we peel off? Do we peel off? If we take this path, we're going to have to heal. So maybe we don't take it. And getting the golden idol will be very nice. I don't think we can take the damage, but we did get a lot of max health that we could spend here. I really don't want the curse. Although maybe we do take the curse because we have a good thing. And magic flower is very nice. I'm always happy to see it. And we can actually... We're having 7 block. Is getting a bash off on you more important than full blocking this turn? We have Shockwave later. But we're also more likely to draw attacks than defends. Unfortunately, we have the Wild Strike. I think the vulnerable is kind of important. I think it's quite important indeed. But now we can Shockwave you and defend. Take no damage. We can Battle Trance. And now you're pretty close to dead. And Captain Wheel means that we're fine. Captain Wheel? I hardly know her. Or him, I guess. Get it? Because I said wheel, like will, like Captain Willie, you know, like Will. You call him Will for short, but his name's Willie. Stardew Valley. All right. Now we could think about taking a Dark Embrace, and I will. Ooh, stomp the mushrooms, big dog. We can fire pot if we really have to. They're doing 18 off the cuff. Just not very nice of them. I think we just kind of have to eat it for the most part. Yeah, I think we're eating it pretty good. What a hand. Feel no pain into shockwave? Question mark? I'm really starting to think about hitting this guy with a fire pot. Okay, they're chilling out. Let's work on you now. So you should die to a wild strike. You should die to anything. Now we don't draw that. I think we're fire potting you. Because you suck massively. And then much the same with you. Die. It's unfortunate they decided to buff on the Captain Wheel turn. Really didn't help me any. Just so we're clear. It's a lot of damage that you're dealing to me. But now we have Odd Mushroom, which is very, very nice. And we can get the headbutt. Our armaments, we have added a decent chunk of stuff. And we do have a Battle Trance. Battle Trance makes armaments a lot nicer, I think. But it's still unupgraded. I don't know. Armaments... I mean, we're also passing over Seeing Red here, right? Seeing Red's kind of decent. It exhausts right away. It gives us energy. Maybe that's what we do go for. Because look, you know, I am but a man. And I'm willing to learn. Right, the way I was playing was working well up until this point, and then it stopped working so well, and I went, well, why is that? What happened, you know? Why is my beautiful strategy fallen by the wayside? And so I seeked knowledge, and the knowledge I found, shout out to Jorbs, it's kind of stuff that I already had, like, cognition of, but, like, you know, think about it a little farther, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. So we're going to try it doing this new way of Ironclad. Which is all to say that we're going to try and get cards that are good, instead of getting cards that are bad and dying. Revolutionary, I know. Let's get this guy very close to death, because I hate him. And I fundamentally disrespect his little face and his stupid sign. I hate his sign the most, actually. Or is that like, is he holding that, or is it in his head? Huh. Interesting. Well, I can kill him. A shockwave and then murk you. Holy crap, you're gonna do a lot of damage, huh? This might be bad. 22 is actually fine because of Captain's Will. Saved us. Again, big ups to Captain's Will. Legend of the game. Yeah, 4 damage is completely fine. I'm very much fine with that. Do we sing? I mean, why wouldn't we sing red? It's free energy. We do have to use it before we use all of our energy, though. I mean, we just kill the mad gremlin, and then this guy is got one more turn of doing his stuff. If he did it this turn, we actually would have been pretty fricked. Okay, if he had done it that turn, we would have been pretty fricked too, because we don't have any attacks, apparently. Yeah, here it comes. You're right about that. Ooh, Juggernaut. Juggernaut's kind of sick nasty. Well, we have Feel No Pain as well. It's a lot of we have a lot of powers, I'm noticing. Can we afford to take a Juggernaut into this Mystery Elite fight? We do have a Gambler's Brew. It's Lagavulin. It's actually good. We'll be able to get all of the powers out. Okay, I would have rather... Like, we could have gotten them, I don't know, a little faster. Because I would have liked to hit you on this turn. But I think getting the powers out is kind of necessary. And then we can start you with Shockwave. Oh, it broke through because of the Juggernaut. Well, we still get our Shockwave to do the most value. Now we're blocking... Oh yeah, because we have both of these. That means Juggernaut's so good with these, actually. I was like, oh no, that's crazy. You might be crazy, John. No, it's actually amazing. So we're getting 7. We already have just 10. This full blocks and does 5 to you. Okay. And then this exhausts, which draws us a card and does damage and gives us block. Okay, yeah, no, I'm seeing the vision, the matrix, all of the things. We need to play one of these, but then we can just play these. And we get to re-up vulnerability, and you're dead. A very good matchup for us, I will say. And we get Toxic Egg, which is basically what you want with Juggernaut. Carnage... We're a bit heavy on energy, I think. We need to pull back off of the energy cards. Or not the energy cards, but energy... like, 2-cost cards, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. We want to defend and bash. Simple stuff here. Ooh. Well, you weakened me, so I'm gonna do it back to you and metallicize, take 2 damage. And this turn we're free to play more powers. That's true. Yeah, more powers. Okay, should have played Dark Embrace first. Juggernaut. And then we just start getting passive damage on you. Yeah, considering we had plated armor, actually, Juggernaut was so much to play. Now we want to play our skills because they do damage. More specifically, our blocks. Versus Slime Boss, I think we would rather have the Fire Potion, actually. I don't think we want any of these. I think we're looking at a Juggernaut deck. I know, crazy. But we have a lot of ways to generate a lot of instances of block, which is what Juggernaut wants. And what Juggernaut wants is what we will do, I guess. Now, upgrading it seems to be the play, but if we do Dark Embrace, it'll help get it out. And we can just play like the slimes to do damage, give us block, and draw. But it is, and you know, Juggernaut Plus kind of is our damage. Okay, well, we're getting the powers out early. Distilled Chaos. If we know Juggernaut's in the bottom, we can use it. Okay, he's gonna do a lot of damage next turn, but we will have Captainsville, actually. That's good. So let's just hit you. Because we should be able to just kind of tank this. Yeah, we have 7 block coming in. Now, we did draw the Juggernaut, so we'll play the Juggernaut. And then Battle Trance. Seeing Red. Get the slime out. Hit you. So now, if we don't have Vulnerable on you, we'd rather play Defense instead of Strikes, which is a world that we live in, I guess. Just keep getting rid of these. And I think we're going on all in on you this time. Because our 2 blocks, we do 14 damage a turn. So let's go ahead and fire pot you. And just get you real close. And then this looks pretty good. We have the opportunity that this might kill you. And it does, very good. And then we just end turn and we win. That's pretty strong. I'm a big fan. Now, second Juggernaut is pretty cool. It's a little slow, I think, though. It is a little slow. Fiend Fire diversifies our build, I think. And it will still help the Juggernaut once we get all the pieces in play. It is energy, though. Okay, so we don't have an energy relic, but we have high energy cards. Well, we have some high energy cards. We haven't upgraded Dark Embrace yet, which is actually good. We have Battle Trance. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Take Calling Bell? Or Tiny House? I think it's a Snecko Eye. And with the Snecko Eye, Fiend Fire was actually the correct play then. So then I think we're looking nice. We have good relics, and we want to hit a shop, but we still have Maw Bank. So let's see if there's a medium shop all the way at the end. I don't know. Act 2 is kind of scary. Act 2 is kind of scary. Let's see what the paths look like as well, though. Because then this path allows us 3 elites. With some rest sites, some regular enemies. Depending on what we go for. This one still actually has 3 elites because it's kind of like a through line. But if we take the campfire, we don't get that. We get 2 elites. I don't know. I don't know which one's best. Because there's a lot of question marks. I'm not exactly avoiding question marks, but I think I maybe overvalued them. Especially early in the run. I think it was doing me a disservice. But I still do like the little events. They're fun. And I shall still... I think the big thing is the unfavorable events. That really put a bit of a damper on event maxing. But let's play the game. Let's click the buttons and go. Now we got thieves right off the bat. We get a cheaper juggernaut, but not much else. Which is a pretty awful first turn. I think we're using the distilled maybe. Because I don't necessarily want to take 22 off the top. Okay, we got a lot of block. I guess we can work on this guy. We'll take a lot less damage. Everything's just more expensive for now. Or the same price. Let's draw though. Yep, everything's more expensive. We can at least vulnerability and weaken. Still taking good damage, so I'm happy with our potion usage. Okay, now though... I mean, we haven't played any of the powers because they've just been more expensive. We can kill this. Actually, you're just dead. Okay. Maybe just look at the field first. Intimidate, I would love to have put in our deck before Snecko. But with Snecko, I think it's a bad idea. Pommel Strike is interesting. It's just... Snecko makes you play a decent bit differently. Pommel Strike still draws. So even if it maybe is more expensive, it could draw something for 0. Is maybe the theory. This is just free. We don't have Juggernaut out yet. We get rid of the Seeing Red. It might be energy neutral next time we draw it, or positive even. So here we want to get the Filna Paint out. Metallicize is definitely in the cards. And let's just hit you. We got the Captain's Wheel. I guess we're just fiend firing you because everything else is too freaking expensive. Man, if we had had Juggernaut out, you would have been dead 3 times over. It's crazy getting strikes and being like, yes, they're 1 energy. Let's go. Let's go. We're safe. Snecko. Snecko? What have you done to me? Tell me the truth. Alright. Evolve. I mean, we got a lot of thing. Is this only for statuses? It is. It is already upgraded though. Armaments is interesting, right? Because it's already upgraded. We have a lot of unupgraded stuff, but it might be more expensive. Whirlwind actually here. As a guaranteed, like, you can always spend your energy on this. Even though we don't have an energy relic, which usually makes it better. I don't know. Maybe 1 armament. Because we already want to be doing block. Match and keep, okay. I would like to not have this. Okay, good. I would love to have that. I would like to not have this. Alright, we're taking the barricade. And then let's try these two. Spot weakness upgraded. Okay, we got it. I don't mind it. I don't know if I love it, but it's fine. And here we go. The big powers for free. It's literally just what we want, always. Frankly, we're just gonna play the Juggernaut as well. It's kind of our main damage source as of right now. This upgrade, does this, what, will this reduce the cost of Sync Red to 0? Oh, okay, that's interesting. It overwrites it. I guess that makes sense. Well, we're just playing this, no? We get the battle trance, which there's no reason not to use it. We get a few free cards. I guess we play the spot weakness, or we're weakened, so we should. Well, we're gonna be able to play all the defense anyway. All right, and we do block for enough, and we just Fiend Fire. Okay, this is an interesting deck. We have so much cash that we would really like to play. Really would like to play. I think we're skipping here. We're going up against the man, the myth, the legend himself, Snecko. Come back for his other eye, I guess. We do get some nice things on turn 1. Guess we should. Oh, okay. Fiend Fire, I would love to get rid of all of this. Be my guest, friend. You're at half health. We got Barricade up. Now, these aren't any cheaper than normal. Some of them are. I think of the cards, we'd rather have the block. Because we have already Barricade. Get free damage and it's feeling good. Man, the Captain's Will is going to be so nice with this as well. If we can find Anchor in the other one, that would be beautiful. I think here... I mean... I don't know, Bash? Strike? Gets you pretty close. Find the Juggernaut. I think that actually does kill you. Yeah, it does. Good. Very good. True Grit. It's already upgraded because of Toxic Egg. And we do have a lot of Exhaust synergy. Will it be 1 cost when we draw it? Probably not, but most of our cards are already vulnerable to that, so... You know. I guess not very much to do and say about it. I'm not going to Fiend Fire Barricade. Unfortunately, I really like Barricade, and I would like it be played. Doesn't allow us to do too much other, but they're not doing too much other right now. Hopefully we have nicer stuff on the next turn. He's gonna attack this turn for 30. I think we're gonna be taking a good portion of that damage. Yeah. Yeah, I think we are. Now, though, I will pop this potion. Yep. Yep. No, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, saving us 29, or not 29, 27 damage is pretty freaking swell. Still takes some damage, and we gotta deal with this little wizard. Okay, like, you know, I don't ask for very much, but 3-cost strikes are, like, I feel like it's a bit in mean spirit, no? Like, why are you giving me 3-cost strikes? In such numbers as well. Okay, and draw my Juggernaut. Frick my whole shit up, dude. Frick me up. Now, I love me a spot weakness. I do. Guilty as charged. I don't think I'm very interested in using Fiend Fire on you. But could be interested in just striking you. And then using the remainder on your leader. Okay, more of these little fricks. We don't have any AoE, which sucks. Do have Shockwave to kind of facilitate that. Really needed that, the Juggernaut. Guess we need even more draw. I guess that's what you do want with Snecka, though. You just want to draw into draw into draw. Free. Get energy to limit the screwy parts. Which means pommel strikes are at least vaguely decent. Or maybe like a flame barrier, you know? Something in this vein. I think we battle trance first. Because the armament's gonna fix the seeing red, so we'll have more energy. And it actually fixes the dark embrace as well. Okay, so the armaments was a good pick. Because you think about it, you're like, oh no, it's just gonna upgrade and make it like it's gonna cost the same, but it actually refreshes it. Which is something to think about if we draw something that's cheaper than it normally is when it's upgraded. Much to consider. I think we're gonna go ahead and just go all in on Big Dog here. Because your 10 damage is... Okay, well, it doesn't matter regardless because we got the nice... The fitty. And Bronze Scales is very nice. Now, Brutality is interesting. Because it's an extra card. And we can make it innate. Now, if it's innate, is it immune to confusion? Because it's whenever you draw a card. But if it's innate, are you drawing it? That's interesting. I mean, I guess we can do the science. And if it screws me over, then you'll know. I guess I'll be your little guinea pig. So we'll see about that. I guess there's no better time than the present. So now it's innate, and we'll know now. If it goes up in price, then... Okay, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, well... Don't take 0-cost things and make them innate in a Snecko... deck. Alright. This is free, and it's usually best played first. We want to play Juggernaut for certain. So we're just gonna kind of play a smorgasbord of things. Take some damage, but deal some back. I like the Juggernaut here, but there's no reason not to draw. Get a free Seeing Red. Very interesting stuff here. Well, I think we're definitely just gonna defend it up. I mean, is there any reason not to Fiend Fire? We don't have the armor thing, so if this isn't gonna kill you... We have 2... So we have 6 times what? That's 62 or 72 damage, I think. Unless I'm vastly mistaken. Which means you're not getting through, so we should just do it. Okay, it was definitely more than I said 72. So I think I missed one. Or I counted the first one wrong. It's fine. Math is hard. But it doesn't have to be hard when you don't need it to. If you're already strong enough, you can do the math wrong. Now, Rupture's interesting because we have the other one. It would be a slight... Especially if we get it upgraded. It would actually be a decent source of strength. Is that what we need? We are playing Fiend Fires. And Spot Weak. Like, Spot Weakness... I just don't know if it's entirely necessary. Like, we're doing fine right now, but the more crap we add, the more random it'll get. So why ruin the good thing, I guess? Yeah, I'm not giving you my gold, punks. If you're gonna be robbers, you gotta, like, not be vulnerable to taking steel through the gut. Or if you are, like most people, you gotta put the steel through my gut first, and 12 ain't gonna do it, buddy. 12 ain't gonna do it. Now, we can't really hurt you that much at the start. But we can draw something. Do we want to draw something? Maybe we just play Brutality. Let's just get the extra card next turn. Oh no, he grabbed me. Wah. Anyway, free cards. Give me strength. I think we're just barricade true gridding. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. We can start work on Pointy. You know, Pointy, he goes for it. He's a little gremlin fella, but he does his best for the team. I respect that about Pointy. Do we have... We don't have Juggernaut, that's for sure. I'm trying to look through all the freaking things that we have on us. No, we haven't played any of the other powers. Which means the Fiend Fire will be our entire turn, which means let's... Do we have anything else? No, let's just kill this guy. And kill this guy, because he's doing the most damage. No, bear! Wah! Wah! This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Alright, Juggernaut into... Well, we should draw first. Free Strength. Free Dark Embrace. The other thing I'm interested in, if it upgrades these, is it only if it has an energy cost associated, or does it just reset? You know? Regardless, we want Juggernaut. We'll just play the free crap, because I think you're super dead. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm thinking you're super dead. Metallicize is quite sick, nasty for us. I'd rather take a relic than an upgrade. That sucks a lot. The brutality for 3 sucks a massive amount. Just a hilarious amount, actually. Ugh. No, it does not reduce their cost. Well, in that case, we're taking damage when we could not, and so let's do. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Juggernaut for 3, you're flicking me? You're certainly flicking me. But I think Barricade is... I need both of them, but I can't have both of them. Whoa. I don't know if you heard that. My dog did a little bork in his sleep. You alright, Jimbo? I think he's alright. I'm not even sure if you could hear that. I think that being tanky is necessary, and we can do the damage through other means. Because he's not even strength upping. Like, and we can strength up. Now, is that the best thing to do? Maybe in a hand like this it is, because holy crap, dude. If we didn't have Captain's Will, we would be so sad. Snecko's is rough. It's very rough. I guess I didn't have the best use case for it, but I still felt like it was our best option. At the very least, it's fun, right? It's kind of fun. Snecko's Eye. Your cards are randomized, right? Or their cost is randomized. Teehee. Alright, I really would like not to be weakened constantly. So I guess we're fiend firing this idiot for the block and the removal of weakness. Now he's angry, but he's still weakened. Brutality is still expensive, so we shouldn't have taken it. Kind of was under the impression that well, I wanted to do the science. You know the reasoning. Whether or not it was flawed or not. I am as God made me, good sir. I mean, the strength is actually kind of coming in clutch. I know I was like, oh, I don't really want that. And now it's like the thing that's carrying us. When Juggernaut's taking a little nap. I guess we'll armaments just for a little more defense. Everything's expensive. It's fine. You're dead. Go away. So we're not the best at the hallway fights, I think. I don't know if I can afford another Juggernaut. But maybe I can't afford not to afford another Juggernaut. We have strength, though. Reaper's interesting, and it could make us better. We have Champ coming up, though. Champ's a bit of a beast. So I think the extra Juggernaut would be kind of sick. Neither of you are attacking. So we could just play Brutality and Fiend Fire. Sure, why not? Do some damage. Oh, we have... Okay, that's good. I didn't even... Frankly, I clicked on that and then didn't consider that it was good for us. More draw, more better. Now, we're true gridding away this strike. And I think we're pommel striking you. We get a few defends that are nice. We don't get to keep them. These guys are more of like a... You know, they're doing their own thing. Man, these... Come on, Snecko. I gave you a chance, man. Give me free crap. That's not basics. I don't want free basics. Quite literally, that's the only thing I don't want. We're gonna drink a little coffee. That's nice. We do get a lot of draw here. Oh, brother. You're joking me. You're actually having a laugh. At my expense of all people. Whatever. We have one Juggernaut online, so... Like, we're gonna make it. It's just gonna take a lot longer than it ever really should have. No, I guess we're just playing defense, you know? That's what we're doing at this point. Playing defense. You know, they're just so trustworthy. Defense. You play them and they do what you need them to do. Which in a deck like this is just Rock Juggernaut over and over again. I don't want another spot weakness, I don't think. That's okay, it's just... we're already at like 30 cards. Definitely not doing this. There's no way we're gonna draw these when we need them. Alright, finally... Okay, there's nothing here. There's actually not much here. 900... Okay, well, freaking... I really thought... I mean, the Ancient Tea set will be nice, at least, but... We can grab a Feel No Pain, get rid of some strikes. I mean, that's just... Like, what a... Curse? We're not even gonna get curses because of this. These are bad because they're 0 cost. Brother. Alright, we'll try and hit a shop on the next one, I guess, if we live. We took so much stuff for money and it's just not paying off in any way. Now versus Champ. What do we think? I'm thinking more draw. Because everything else, I don't know. A few numbers go up or down, but... Alright, we get the Barricade out right away. And the Feel No... Like, this is decent. I don't mind that. We can make you vulnerable if we ever need to, which is, now that I think about it, not that useful for our deck. We get another Metallicize out. Constraint Scale a little bit. Ooh. Okay, we can Armaments and get energy, one more energy. We're not gonna be able to play both Juggernauts. We do have Barricade and Feel No Pain. I don't know if we can burn Dark Embrace though. Getting one Juggernaut, like, it would do a lot of damage and give us a lot of block. But we'd be left with another Feel No Pain. Spot weakness. Like, we could maybe win with that. Armaments. Into this. I guess it makes this one cheaper because it's now... Well, it doesn't make it cheaper, but it's upgraded, so I'm... You know? But the Dark Embrace is also... I think we just chill. I think we just chill. Yeah. Alright. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted, actually. Alright, we're chilling, I think. And armaments. Just playing basically anything would block that also... Wow, anything would block. That's cheap. I would Fiend Fire now, though. Oh, you know I would, and I am. Big. Large. Very large and big, because you're dead. I don't mind that one bit. Okay. Immolate is a great attack. It would give us some consistent output of damage. Another Fiend Fire is very interesting. Upgraded Impervious would give us a panic button. Immolate would help a lot in the hallway fights to come. But do we need that? And also, would it even be consistent enough to truly help? I mean, we draw a lot. But it's not gonna, like, one-shot stuff. We're still gonna have to deal with it. I don't know. I think having an Impervious so that we don't have to focus... Or that we can get some block online without doing a big Fiend Fire with all the powers turn. I'm gonna be entirely... I was gonna say frank with you. I think I've said that... I think that's in my vernacular too much, you know? Cromulently or whatever. I think we take Empty Cage over Kursky. That's a bit stupid, I think, actually. I think that's entirely too stupid for me. Awakened is, I think, gonna be fine. I mean, we're playing a lot of powers, but I think I'd be more scared of Time Lord than him. We do want an early shop. We might want a couple early shops. I think there's some good stuff in shops that we didn't get access to that I would love to have access to. Yeah, I think we're going... Now I would like some question marks, because we're pretty bad at hallway fights, I think. And I mean, this is beautiful. Wow. Actually, I think we burned our Impervious for no reason. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we did. Power barricades. That's, yeah. Yeah, no, that's what that's I don't want to take that damage. Don't have that much of a choice though. I mean, I can get rid of this guy. Okay, well, this is a weird standoff. I'm definitely not Fiend Firing. Feel no pain. Shockwave. I guess we could Fiend Fire, actually. Actually, I think that ends the fight. You're doing 6, so we're gonna hit you, like... 4 times. So 4 times 6, 24. So it would take some damage. Let's see how this works out. So yeah, we did take the damage first. I like power through. I do. I like power through, it's true. Don the red mask. Yo! Money! Yippee! Woo! Alright. We can get rid of cards. I think if we give them a curse, they actually don't like it. Like, I think they hurt us. Or no, don't they... What did they give us? I receive spirit poop. It's unpleasant. What is that good or bad? I get poop from a spirit. I didn't know that was possible. Panache. We're not even doing that, are we? Offering, definitely. Even if it costs more, it's upgraded, so it's a lot of card draw, which I'm willing to pay for. A pen nib, I guess? I don't know. It's not much of this is the best for me. I will buy that potion, and I guess we're checking out another shop. At least we are gonna get rid of a couple of strikes along the way. This is free. Even at 3 energy, I'm willing to pay the price for offering. Cause like, does this not just kill you? 3. Yeah, it literally kills you on the dot. Beautiful. More metallic. No, I'm good. Let's just hit these shops. Can upgrade. Let's upgrade Shockwave. It's a pretty important part of our deck, actually, being able to play it. Just for the weakness. Kunai. Man, this is the first time I've been going to shops and I'm like, wow, this is doing nothing for me. It's not doing exactly nothing. But, you know. Didn't do the most for me, I would say. More strength. Or more upgrades. We'll do the fill no pains. We'll take a curse. Because we don't actually take the curse. Do this funny little thing called Omamori. Beautiful. Alright, you're hitting me, but we actually got good cards this time. As in they're free, which most cards become very good if they're free. So I don't mind it. Here we set up most of our powers. I think that's good. I don't know if we can block through everything you're gonna do to me. I don't think we have to, because you're gonna be weakened, which takes a lot of damage off the field. I think we do battle trance. Seeing red is... Wait, do we have... We do have that, so we should play... But we had to play this first. We can play this for free. So I'd like to have gotten the Juggernaut damage, but... You know. wasn't able to because it still costs energy to do it. Now here, we're just juggernauting. Good offering. That is true. But we like literally don't have to. Yeah, we like don't have to, so I'm just not going to. We're doing plenty of damage through the Juggernaut. Yeah, we have plenty of block. Alright. Decent damage to you, actually. Because we didn't really focus damage. I think we're good on all that. Just trying to get to the boss at this point. Okay, this guy sucks. I do hate this guy. Hate him. Please do not give me a freaking curse. Please. Is this damage going to count? No. Good. Great. No, it's actually guaranteed to give me a curse then. Wait. Did it... Wait, what did you do? Wait, like, what actually did you do, though? Did it cancel through the... I don't know what happened. This is a great turn. Give this to me on the boss, and I will love you forever and ever. We're just not gonna attack you ever again. Because then you're not gonna have block either. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm thinking I'm quite happy. In fact, just die. Could have saved that for the boss. But who do you think I am? You are. Alright. We don't have money for this time around. Which is quite unfortunate because there is a corruption in this one. Great. Wonderful. That's actually great. I'm happy about that. Get out of my way! My hand is full of bad stuff. Feel no pain. Even though we're about to feel quite a lot of pain, I think. Yeah, we're about to take like a lot of damage. Guess True Grit is our best way out of that. Because it gives us a pretty good amount. Yeah, we take 2. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful deck. It's really nice. Okay, this just kills you. Snecko there's been ups and downs, but I think consistently we have been quite strong. There have been turns that have been kind of terrifying, but we've been able to kind of sidestep them with potions. So I'm not that mad about it, I think. Kind of happy, actually, that we took a chance on Snecko's eye. And then everyone claps. What gives us the best chance here? Maybe just getting Fiendfire upgraded. So that we can do a big swing turn. Because it's normally not upgraded when we've been playing it. Although I was also thinking about upgrading the Juggernaut. Which, in this timeline, would have been the correct play. Although we can play Armament, so never mind. I'm dumb and stupid. It'd also make the Dark Embrace cheaper. You're getting a lot of strength off of it, but our setup, I think, will overdo yours. And we'll just power... Or do we have to power through? Let's just defend, I think. Yeah, we nearly defend fully, which is actually good because we get more draw off of getting hit. We can Juggernaut first. Gonna Pain, Metallicize. And then just kind of throw some hits out. You're gonna hit us back for a pretty good chunk. We have potions though. Maybe this is Corruption. Corruption's interesting. Corruption's very interesting. We don't have Barricade yet, but we're taking a lot of damage. So we'd rather not. I think here is where I'm okay stopping. Because we can take you out. Yeah, I think that's good. Man, that Corruption hit the spot. Too bad we spent all of our money on the shops before. Hitting 3 shops is... to find one good thing. It's wild. I was just assuming we were never going to find anything good. Didn't necessarily pan out that way. But we're, like, ridiculously strong at this point. So... I think I'm alright with everything. Yeah, I'm okay with burning all of the stuff. See you later, friend. Grr. Oh. Wait a minute. That was all of my deck. We have a Bash and a Strike to finish the Awakened one off with. This is a generational fumble if... Oh, Yelp? Okay. Okay. Hopefully, the Juggernauts are gonna... The Juggernauts put us on... Like, we're hitting you more than you're healing, which is required. And I think we have enough block left over. But I... maybe a bit foolhardy. That last, yeah. Okay. We win. We do win. Maybe look at what you're doing before you exhaust every card in your deck. Maybe we go to sleep, we victory, and, I mean, we're getting close. Ascension 17 is next. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your time.